Hey, what's up? This is Matt Dietz, and this is Agency Launch. Do me a favor and give me a review. I would love a review. If you can go to Apple Podcasts, it's easy on the app. You actually just have to go to the search bar, search for the show, look for reviews, hit write a review, and you're home. I'd really appreciate that. This is bringing you any benefit or value. I'd really appreciate that. It'll help find people like yourself, find the show. The more reviews, the easier it is to find. And so I'm just looking for a little help there. Also, check out agencylaunch.net. That is my master class. It's everything that I've learned in 16 years of running this business. I'll teach you sales and marketing and staffing and retention, everything from how to do a podcast to a list of 15 of the best interview questions that I've run across. There's an employee manual in there, all kinds of stuff. Also, send me a text, 208-213-8809, and check it out. Get in my community. Hey, real quick, since you are listening to this podcast and you are awesome like that, I'm going to give you a deal. All right, I'm going to give all my podcast listeners 10% off of anything you want on Agency Launch. So if you go to agencylaunch.net, you got my masterclass on there. Everything I've learned about when it comes to running an agency, I have out there for you. Okay, you can buy it in all at once. You can buy it so it arrives monthly, and I've a la carted it. So if you just want stuff on sales, you just want stuff on social, you just want stuff on life, you just want stuff on marketing, you just want stuff on staffing, like it's all there for you. So 10% off, just type in the code podcast and go get some training. Hey, I got a question for you. Did you know the average American spends 2.5 hours on social media every single day? That's 25% of their free time. That's crazy. These are your clients and potential clients, and you have to be where they are spending time. You've heard me talk about how important it is to be active on social media, but sometimes you need a little boost. So let's talk about how you can up your social media game with Social Jazz. It's a new social media automation tool with content designed specifically for our industry. This does all the heavy lifting for you. You can plan an entire year of content through this platform. It's amazing. It does this by automatically publishing ready-made insurance-specific posts that educate, engage, and drive leads. All you have to do is pick a few topics and a few occasions from their catalog, link to your social media accounts, and you're on your way. Now, Social Jazz is offering my listeners a free 14-day trial plus 20% off the monthly subscription for your first 2 months. Sign up at socialjazz.com/Dietz and put your social media on autopilot. All right, so today I was sending a text out to my community. And if you want to get my texting community, you really should. You're going to get stuff like this. So send me a text, 208-213-8809, and you'll have access to me. You can ask me questions, and I reply, and I'm here for you. So I sent out a message today to my community. I say, hey, you know what you guys should do today and what you should think about? Something that I love to do early in my career, I still love to do it every day, is I love to sell to salespeople. And so if anybody ever enters your domain, right, they roll into your office because you're getting marketed to, right? You got people coming in and say, hey, we're so-and-so restoration, or hey, we're so-and-so glass company, or hey, we're so-and-so roofer, blah, 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 blah. Right? You get these people coming into your office, and my mindset was always like, if you're going to come into my office, I'm going to ask you for your business. It just made so much sense to me. Like, why wouldn't you do this? Like, you're on my turf, so I'm going to ask you. And I can't tell you how many people that have come into my office and we've said, we just spin it right around. Hey, who's your insurance with, right? And they look stunned. A lot of times they're like, oh. I've had people tell me, they're like, I've been to 50 insurance offices and no one has ever asked me that question. And I just think they're nuts. Like, why are you asking people for their business? Like, your mindset needs to be that everybody is a prospect. Everyone's a prospect. And like people that are coming into your office, that is a layup. That is a layup. My mailman hates me because I ask him so often for his business, right? Like, what the hell? You come into my office every day. Why wouldn't you want to buy insurance from someone that you're in their office every single day? It just doesn't make sense to me. So if people are going to come into your office, I do the same to people that come to my door. Hey, Mr. Dietz, would you like pest service? I don't know. Who's your insurance with, right? This is fun. It's kind of tongue-in-cheek and stuff like that, but the same thing, salespeople understand. A lot of salespeople are going to look at you and be like, oh, you know what? Yeah, you can give me a quote. Because if they end up buying insurance from you, there is a good chance that you're going to reciprocate and use their service, all right? And that's how I've built my business, right? By supporting those who support me. So I can't tell you how many restoration company have come in here and I've told them, like, look, if you let me look at your business, I'll refer to you. Okay, now you don't want to get into rebating and stuff like that, but it's kind of an unspoken, handshake deal, right? Don't say that, but say, look, we like to do business with people that do business with us. Well, we will support you when we can. And you can't make it contingent on selling a policy and stuff like that. You don't want to get into trouble and stuff, but you know what I'm saying, right? You can ride that wave if you have to. And I just think your eyes and ears should be open for this kind of stuff all the time. If you had a plumber come to your house, like, how are you not asking the plumber where his insurance is, right? If you've got somebody that cleans your house, if you go to the auto mechanic, if you go to an oil change place, especially, but this podcast this episode's really for people coming to you. So, the Girl Scout cookie, the Girl Scout who's selling cookies, like, try and get her insurance. No, I'm kidding. But, anybody that comes, I love it. Salespeople will appreciate that, and you'll write business. All right. So the next person that rolls into your office, I want you to ask them where their insurance. Have some fun with it. You can quote them up right there, right? I mean, that's why you're there. We work so hard to find people to quote, and you have people coming into your office every week. So get them. All right. That's what I got for you today. My name is Matt. This is Agency Launch. You can find me all over the place. Don't forget to check out agencylaunch.net. That's my masterclass training platform where I teach you everything that I've learned in the last 17 years of being an agent. Don't forget to send me a text, 208-213-8809. Check out my other podcast, Simply Explaining Insurance. And that's what I got for you today. Thank you so much for listening. Keep up the good work.